All right, this week we are going to be talking about customary units of length, weight, and capacity or volume. You may hear this type of system referred to as customary or standard or imperial. This is the type of measurement system that we use in the United States, and we're one of actually the few nations who still use the customary system of measure. So these units of measure should be pretty familiar to you, but what you will have to do is you're going to have to memorize how many inches are in a foot, how many feet are in a yard, how many yards are in a mile, and how many feet are in a mile. So I'm going to give you an index card, and the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to copy down our important units and conversion information on our index card. So, if I could get somebody to pass those out.
Me and Piper will split them. I would love some index cards. I want to have some.
All right, and this is going to be measurement. We'll just call it measurement.
I know what you're. Table contents measurement. Oh, no. This is more. I got a big because it was
Mm-hmm. Thank you. We're going to need to split this into 3 sections because we're going to need a section for length, a section for weight, and a section for capacity or volume.
Weight. I think I know how much weight is weight. No, weight can be measuring the matter of how heavy something. How heavy? Measurement is kind of like how heavy something. A length of something. Or weight of something. Man.
Length or distance, weight, and then capacity or volume. Go ahead to squeeze that in there. Nope. All right, please do not lose your index card. We're going to be adding to it through the rest of the week. But today our focus is going to be on length and distance.
I'm not done.
Okay.
If you don't have any space right here, can you just
Yeah.
right there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting.
So our smallest unit of length is the inch. That's with the metric system. And then we go from inch to foot or feet, from foot to yard, and then yards to miles. So inch is our smallest unit.
Miss Moore?
Miles is our largest unit.
I'm confused about yards and weight.
Okay.
96 yards equals 100 yards. 100 feet. And 100 yards yards equal 200 feet.
No, I think you might have your
Trying a football field.
numbers a little off there, but that's okay. We're going to talk about it. All right. So, does anybody know how many inches are in 1 foot?
5. No, 12. Yeah, 12.
So 12 inches equal 1 foot. Okay? How many inches equal a yard? How many
What?
how many inches or sorry, how many feet equal a yard?
Oh, 1.
3. So if 3 feet equal 1 yard, how many inches would equal a yard?
Wait, what did you say?
If 1 yard equals 3 feet, how many inches
116.
is a yard?
116. 36.
36.
Question. I just want to say real quick. Is 1 light year 60 trillion miles, or am I wrong?
I have no
Miles are
idea.
just like too many feet.
Just
My mom
is
told
that
me
total?
that a mile is like 5,000. Do you write that?
5,280.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a lot. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna take a while. But a car goes like.
So 3 feet equal a yard.
I've been on a mile high bridge before. Wait, what's the 3 feet one?
3 feet equal 1 yard.
So 3 feet equals 1 yard.
And then 1,760 yards equals 1 mile.
That's a lot. So
Or 5,280 feet equal 1 mile.
Miss Moore,
Mhm.
so are we gonna work on a length and distance this week, then work on weight the next week, or?
We're gonna spend this week, we're gonna take Monday doing length. Tuesday we're gonna do either weight or capacity. I haven't decided yet. And then Wednesday we'll do capacity, and then Wednesday we'll either do either weight or capacity. I haven't decided yet. And then Thursday we'll have a little quiz. And then next week we will spend all week reviewing all of it.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing I don't even get. Here's the thing I don't even get about math. About weight. Like
Well, for
well,
today, for
like
this.
Well, like this. Gosh, I'm so fast. Light year sounds like time,
Mm-hmm.
which is why I blame the education system for that. No joke.
Maybe blame the scientific community for that one.
Why do you think a light year for that? That sounds like
All right, I'm not done. All right, so we need to put this, when you get done writing it, put this somewhere very safe where you're not going to lose it. My suggestion would be, you know how we all made those pages at the beginning of the year that have your, yes, put it down in that page protector.
Well, do you know where paper towels are? Do you have any?
I don't, what do you, go get some out of the bathroom if
Wait,
you
I
need some.
gotta flip my thing. That's totally private. It's been down. Put it in my mail seat.
You're not going to like that? You're not going to like that? You're not going to like that? Because that was going to go in backwards. All right, so now let's talk, now that we have our numbers under control, now we're going to talk about how do we use these numbers to help us convert. Okay, so here I am going from feet to inches. Okay, so going from feet to inches. How many inches are in 1 foot? Let's go back to the card. How many inches are in a foot? 12. Since there are 12 inches in a foot, I'm going to take the number and multiply by 12. Because 5 feet, there are 12 inches in each foot. What is 5 times 12? So 5 feet equal 60 inches. Okay? 2 yards. And I'm going from yards to inches. So, yards and inches. How many inches are in a yard? 36. So I would multiply 2 times 36.
I think it's like
6 times 2 is 12. Yep, 6, 7. Okay. Here I'm going from yards to feet. Yards and feet. 6 yards. How many feet's in a yard? 3. Talking about feet, not inches. Don't get confused. And 6 times 3 is 18. All right. Miles to yards. 3 miles. And it's 1,760 yards is a mile. 0 times 3 is 0. 6 times 3 is 18. 7 times 3 is 21. Plus 1 is 22. 1 times 3 is 3, 4, 5. So 5,280. All right. So today what you're going to do is you're going to use your index card with your information on it to help you convert within the customary system for length. Now, one other thing that we need to write down. So turn your card over. I'm sorry. I did tell y'all to put it up, and then I remembered I wanted one more thing I wanted to write.
We don't know.
All right, I'm still recording, so let's do this. That's okay. All right, so if you're going from a larger unit to a smaller unit, in other words, if I'm going from feet to inches, miles to yards, yards to feet, whatever, but as long as the large unit and you're converting it from large to small, you're going to multiply. Just like how I just modeled it. Yes. Yes. So that's just the way that I modeled it.
Now we can put it up.
However, if you're going from a smaller unit to a larger unit,
Did we get a
you're going to
paper?
divide.
Please, can we try paper?
Hold on. So smaller unit to a larger unit. You're going to divide.
Divide small unit. Wait. Oh.
So if I were going, if I had like 36 inches and I wanted to know how many feet that was, I would divide. 36 divided by 3, or sorry, 36 divided by 12 would give me 3.
I'm gonna keep that out.
Yep. I would definitely keep this out as you're doing your work because keep it where you can see it. I will, but just make sure that you have your reference card somewhere that you can easily see it. Okay?